Welcome to the 2025 Andrew Boyd Sr. Memorial Tournament. Tonight, one of these wrestlers looking to make their way up the ranks here in Dynasty. And we're getting started here tonight with a debut. Introducing first, the following contests are first round matches. Introducing first, Braveheart, Jack Gallus.
Smoke rising high, it scars the sky. Boots hit the dirt, no time to cry. The ground shakes the air, screams loud. We're just shadows in this raging crowd.
And his opponent, the Raider, Kai Feng. We've been seeing quite a bit of Kai Feng in recent weeks. We've been seeing Kai Feng since October. Well, he had his first match in last month, obviously, but this is also Jack Gallus' Dynasty debut. Kai Feng has been here for at least a month. Jack Gallus, if you guys don't know, is from Scotland. Dynasty's first Scottish wrestler. And he's taken it to the young lion from Japan, who has associated himself with the Brothers of the Rising Sun. That being the World Heavyweight Champion Amaya Suzuki, as well as Yuri Nikita and Cho Masuda. But also, what kind of health is Kai Feng in? That's got to be up for question, because Kai Feng recently coming off of big concussions from the hands of Chase Rogers and Undisputed Legacy. And Kai Feng sends Jack Gallus into the corner, and Kai Feng with a punch to Gallus. Off the ropes goes Gallus, and a flapjack. And obviously Kai Feng wants revenge on Chase Rogers specifically for the curb stomp and the elbows to the back of the head, which Kai Feng believes he did not get. Jack Gallus, though, gonna call himself the Braveheart. And the cover on Gallus, no. Now wait, Jack Gallus has the leg. And there's an elbow to the back. Jack Gallus in trouble. One, no. And Jack Gallus again with the leg of Kai Feng. Jack Gallus sends Kai Feng to the outside. Jack Gallus more on the heavyweight side, the 250-pound region. And there's a pop-up powerbomb by Kai Feng. 1, 2, no. Kai Feng was cleared for competition here tonight. Obviously, Undisputed Legacy nowhere to be found tonight. Kai Feng has to focus. He cannot let Chase Rogers in his head tonight. Honestly, if you guys don't know, this is the last time the Andrew Boyd Sr. Memorial Tournament will take place in Dynasty, as the tournament rights have been given to UFPW for when they start. There's a froggy by Jack Gallus. That way, Gallus with an elbow. And there's a froggy. Rope break, no. Some wrestlers in this tournament tonight, Dynasty fans are not really familiar with. Some you might be. Look at Kai Feng trying to pull back on the face of Jack Gallus. And Gallus sent to the outside.
1, 2, 3.
Jack Gallus up to his feet. Now Gallus into the ring. Wait, Kai Feng once again trying to stretch Jack Gallus. Jack Gallus sends Kai Feng off the rope. European uppercut by Jack Gallus. And Jack Gallus with that uppercut. And there's an elbow drop by Jack Gallus. And a nice suplex, that vertical, sends Kai Feng to the outside. Kai Feng now got a chair. Kai Feng sends Gallus off the ropes and wait. Gallus knocks Kai Feng down. Nice elbow drop by Jack Gallus. And a Rough Raider! Kai Feng caught Jack Gallus with a Rough Raider. Can he make it to the cover? And he does. Will this be it? No. Gallus kicked out at 2. It took a little too long. Oh wait, there's a guillotine. He trapped one of the arms in that guillotine, but Gallus able to... Oh, Kai Feng with that Uranagi. But spinning Uranagi to Jack Gallus. And what a drop kick by Kai Feng. And Jack Gallus caught the leg of Kai Feng. No. Jack Gallus, and wait a minute, Kai Feng. What a kick to the face of Gallus. Jack Gallus in trouble. What a dropkick once again by Kai Feng. Jack Gallus had the upper hand this whole match. Now it looks like Kai Feng was fighting back. There's that European. Now wait a minute. The backbreaker by Gallus. No, back elbows by Feng. Wait a minute. Kai Feng sent in the corner. Jack Gallus, Tree of Woe. No, Kai Feng was able to get out of it. Off the rope. European uppercut. Kai Feng is down. Jack Gallus. This is an eliminator style tournament. Jack Gallus. Wait a minute. Caught him with a neutralizer. Another Rough Raider. But Kai Feng, can he make it to the cover? He does to pick up the win over Jack Gallus. Of this match, Kai Feng. Kai Feng moves on to the next round. Head injuries and all. Defeating Jack Gallus. What a performance from Jack Gallus, though. Obviously a bright future here in Dynasty for both these men. But at the end of the night, it's Kai Feng that moves on. But who will he face? Now, who will Kai Feng face in the next round?
Rise, the lights go low. A hush that buzzes through the glow. My heart's a drum, pounds and pounds. Feet on the stage, not on the ground.
The final ever Dojo Zero G champion on his way to the ring.
I hear the cheer. I see the spotlight pulling near. On with the show. On with the show. Like a thunderstorm.
And his opponent, the Messiah of Wrestling, Chris Christ.
Ring of dreams, where heroes are born. Step inside and face the scorn. Messiah of Wrestling, King of
Obviously the Messiah of Wrestling. Already trying to go for the win over Brian Blade, but no. Obviously these two have wrestled on Overload. And Brian Blade caught Chris Christ. Obviously the winner will face Kai Feng in the next round. Look at that. Pin predicament? No. Right now, Brian Blade over 280. There's a standing shooting star by Chris Christ. No. Chris Christ is in trouble. Brian Blade. No. There's a takedown by belly to belly takedown by Chris Christ. And, punch to the head and a European uppercut by Chris Christ. There's a moonsault by Chris Christ. No. And a showstopper already! Caught Chris Christ with a showstopper. No. Wasn't enough. By Chris Christ. Brian Blade already caught Chris Christ with that showstopper. Yeah. Wait a minute. Go to sleep! There's a jawbreaker by Brian Blade to cover. 1, 2. No. Chris Christ able to get the shoulder up. Off the ropes and both men collide. And there's a lariat by Brian Blade. And look at Brian Blade taking it. Chris Christ. And Brian Blade with that submission to Christ. No. Chris Christ able to get out of it, but there's Chris Christ. No. And there's a Saito by Chris Christ, the Messiah of Wrestling. Finally in some sort of control over Brian Blade, shooting star, but no, only a 1 count. And the axe kick by Chris Christ, the cover. 1, no. Brian Blade, nice kick to the face. And there's a DDT. Wait, Chris Christ. Nice gut buster. Right now, Brian Blade currently in a position where he could probably end this match soon. And there's a running bulldog by Brian Blade to Chris Christ. What's he planning? Wait, and a power bomb to Chris Christ. And 2, 3. Oh, Christ able to get the shoulder up. Off the ropes goes Brian Blade. Chris Christ at a point where he's got to do something. There's a moonsault. Continue to fly, and only a 1 count again off that moonsault. He's got to do something. A Shining Wizard! That could have changed the tides. Yeah. And another axe kick. Wait a minute. Lifting him. That gut wrench. Oh. Brian Blade caught him. Chris Christ was finally fighting back, but Brian Blade stops him before he gets a little too far. Off the ropes. And there's a shot by Brian Blade. The show, Brian Blade sent off the ropes. And look, Chris Christ Frankensteiner. 1, 2, no. Only a 2. And look, Chris Christ is out of breath, but there's a jawbreaker from Brian Blade. Takes Chris Christ up to his feet. Wait, Chris Christ caught him with a Saito. In the corner. Lariat in the corner. Chris Christ, Brian Blade in control. Again, Brian Blade caught Chris Christ. Ooh, European and a punch to the head. And a super kick by Chris Christ. Wait for Brian Blade with a drop kick. Oh, Brian Blade out of breath, but so is Chris Christ. Chris Christ has Brian Blade in the corner. Chris Christ is charging something up. I don't know how smart that would have been. Brian Blade caught Chris Christ. Chris Christ in trouble. Yeah. Wait, go to sleep! A desperation GTS to Brian Blade. And an F5! Out of desperation. And oh, that was so close. Chris Christ is finally starting to make a... Oh, wait, Brian Blade. Brian Blade. And oh, I thought he had him there. I thought that was going to be it for Chris Christ. And there's that shoulder tackle. Wait, Chris Christ. A last final power bomb stacks him. And oh, I thought that was it. Chris Christ finally got Brian Blade to a point. And there's a dragon suplex. But that's gonna be it.
Rise, the lights go low. A hush that buzzes through the glow. My heart's a drum, it pounds, feet on the stage,
the winner of this match,
on the ground.
Brian Blade.
I hear the whispers, I hear the cheer, I see the spotlight.
picks up the win and advances. What a victory for Brian Blade over Chris Christ, but don't take anything away from Chris Christ. He almost was able to pull off an upset. As we move on to our next contest. The following contest is scheduled for Woodfall.
Yeah. Mic check, 1, 2, coming through. A record crew, rhyme tsunami, brain tsunami, dropping bombs, atomic tsunami. Rhythm,
the dark horse.
Here it comes. Wordplay, wizard, blizzard, freeze frames, lizard brain. Powerhouse striker, yeah that's the name. Light it up, burn the game the same. Powerhouse striker, feel the impact, no turning back, just facts, straight facts. Straight facts. Yeah.
We've seen quite a bit of him recently.
Flows, high stakes, gotta know how it goes.
Challenge for the Legacy title not long ago after winning the Overload Challenge.
His blood, microphone fiend, indeed. So
this guy had one hell of a performance in the Alex Boyd Sr. Memorial. And his opponent, Aiden Jones.
Back against the floor, echoes shake the door. Every step that I make, the walls that are cracking against my core. I can't ignore it anymore now. Rising from the dust that brought me down, and I'll make myself renowned. High above till I hit the skies, I'll break the chains.
Another thing about AJ Elliott's title aspirations, that at the Superman finals, he will challenge in that four-way for the Legacy title, as Johnny Wells and Johnny Grant will challenge Jimmy Joe. 1 second. But I had to grab something. The thing about AJ Elliott is that he is incredibly talented. The fact that John Burnett put him in that match at the Superman finals. Next Sunday, on a major premiere event, AJ Elliott caught him with a lariat. AJ Elliott. Obviously, in the next round, it will be Brian Blade versus Kai Feng. There's a powerbomb by AJ Elliott, but AJ only got the one. Now wait a minute. Aiden Jones. Aiden obviously put out one hell of a performance in the Alex Boyd Sr. Memorial Tournament, making it all the way to the semifinals, and put up one hell of a fight. Put up one hell of a fight before succumbing to our new junior heavyweight champion, Omar Perez. And now, oh, what a move there by AJ Elliott. No. It's a rope break. AJ Elliott in trouble now with Aiden Jones. So, AJ Elliott, in a short time here, has won the Overload Challenge and challenged for the Legacy title, and will be challenging once again next Sunday, regardless on if he wins this tournament or not. There's a hip toss. Ooh, nice elbow drop. A nice swinging neck breaker by AJ Elliott. AJ Elliott, well, there was a single leg. Boston Crab and a jawbreaker to AJ. The cover, one. No. AJ Elliott trading shots with Iden Jones. And he knocked Iden down. And a diving splash. There is a size difference in this. AJ Elliott a lot bigger than AJ Elliott in like the 240-pound mark. Iden Jones, obviously a junior heavyweight. And there's an arm drag. And a froggy! No. And Iden Jones, that arm bar, locked in. Right now. AJ Elliott. Two. No. Right now, Iden Jones with the cover on AJ Elliott. No, AJ able to kick out. Elliott. In trouble. Oh, what a neck breaker by Iden Jones. The cover. Let's see if he can get the win. No. AJ Elliott. The back elbows by AJ. Iden Jones now in trouble. There's an arm drag by Iden. By AJ. And now AJ with an enziguri. Now the submission locked in on Iden Jones. No. And, oh, mass destruction! Now baseball slide drop kick to the face. Iden Jones in a lot of trouble here. Jawbreaker on AJ. Nice elbow to the back of AJ Elliott. AJ Elliott in trouble. Sling blade. So AJ Elliott. Chiropractor. To Iden Jones. Swinging neckbreaker by AJ Elliott. But Iden Jones. Wait. Bitter end! But AJ Elliott back up to his feet and a flatliner. There's an arm drag by AJ Elliott. Iden Jones trying to fight back. Off the ropes. No, AJ Elliott caught himself. Back fist missed. Wait. Oh no, he ran out of breath. AJ Elliott now. Sends Iden Jones off the ropes. Flapjack. Now AJ Elliott finally, I think, has caught his breath, caught his breather, but there's a dragon screw by Iden Jones. Iden's going up to finish this off. Froggy, no! AJ moved out of the way! Wait, AJ Elliott with a roll up on Iden Jones. And oh no, Iden able to kick out at 2. Iden Jones. Froggy to the back. And off the ropes. Another flapjack from Elliott. Off the ropes again. Running bulldog by AJ Elliott. There's a punch to the head and a shot to the chest. AJ Elliott ends the Iden Jones. Chiropractor. But again, cannot capitalize. And another chiropractor once again. Elliott unable to capitalize again. Both these men tired. Phil Nelson by AJ Elliott. And Iden Jones gives up. He gave up. AJ Elliott advances.
Yeah. Yeah. Stretch your mouth. Mic check. 1, 2, coming through, a wrecking crew, rhyme tsunami, brain tsunami, dropping bombs, atomic tsunami, hit a rhythm, it's a drum, yeah, war drum, here it come, wordplay, wizard, blizzard, freeze frames, lizard, brain, powerhouse striker, yeah, that's the name, light it up, burn the game, insane, powerhouse striker, feel the impact, no turning back, just fact, straight fact, straight yeah, stack of flows, cash flows, high stakes, gotta know how it goes from the bottom, get a mud to the top with a blood, sweat, and tears, blood, microphone feed, indeed, sowing seeds, planting greed, watch it gassing out on the first name, shot, clock ticking, I'm the rock, shattering the clock, powerhouse striker, yeah, that's the name, light it up, burn the game, insane, powerhouse striker, feel the impact, congratulations back, just fact, AJ Elliott on the victory, they whisper my name, I whisper a shout, no doubt I run the route.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Arthur Wilson.
Through the fire, I am so consumed.
Arthur Wilson looking to make a name for himself in this tournament.
Takes over me. I'm shadowed by my dreams. It takes a hold on me so tight. Every lie, every
Arthur Wilson we saw in the Alex Boyd Senior Memorial Tournament, but now he faces off against this man and his opponent, making his Dynasty debut, unhinged Terry Ventura. Now I've been hearing a lot about this guy. That was discovered on the Indies. Recently. The question is, let's see how he does on the main stage. He already looks confident. Like he has no worries, and there's a drop toe hold already. It looks like there are no worries in his eyes. The confidence in Terry Ventura. Oh! But Arthur Wilson also has confidence. Gotta remember, Arthur Wilson, obviously Terry Ventura making his Dynasty debut. Arthur Wilson did that back in the Alex Boyd Senior Memorial Tournament, where he was able to get to the quarterfinals before being knocked off by Iden Jones. There's a scoop and a slam by Terry Ventura, but Arthur Wilson. Terry Ventura now. And Arthur sends Terry off the ropes. As backhand, oh, we missed. And super kick by Terry Ventura. Terry Ventura with that chop to the chest. But Arthur Wilson scooping a slam, and now Terry Ventura is sent to the outside. Terry right back in. And there's a short-range lariat by Terry Ventura. Now Terry off the ropes. And there's a slap to the face. Arthur Wilson with the ground and pound. Off the ropes again. No, wait, Terry caught himself on the ropes. Off the rope. Oh, caught himself again. Arthur Wilson more of a grappler, striker. More of a grappler, shooter, if you will. Terry Ventura. Off the rope. Nice snapmare. Arthur taking it to Terry. Now Terry's taking it right back. Giving it right back. And now there's a knee drop by Terry Ventura. And now there's a cover by Arthur Wilson. No. There's a chop missed. Wait a minute. Euro. Chop and chop. Now there's Arthur Wilson. Caught the leg, but no. Yeah, captured Terry Ventura's leg. Ventura now. Look at that submission. Modified sharpshooter, but no. Wait, Arthur. Wait, Terry was able to reverse out of it. No. Got a 1 count on Arthur Wilson. Terry caught himself on the ropes. Right now, Arthur caught him with that blow. Corner goes Terry. Wait, Terry with that. Arthur with that headbutt. Now wait, Arthur dragging him. Wait, Terry Ventura caught Arthur. And slammed him down. No, he didn't go for the cover. He went for a submission. There's a backhand. 2, no. And Arthur. Capture! The cover, but that is way too close to the ropes. Wait, Terry. Senton. And again, Terry with that modified sharpshooter. Modified deathlock. And wait a minute. And there's a DDT by Terry Ventura. Arthur. Again. Senton. Arthur Wilson.
10 minutes.
Wait a minute. Oh, what a back suplex! Ventura. And a diving bulldog to Wilson. Terry Ventura. Ooh, nice kitchen sink by Arthur Wilson to Terry Ventura. Off the ropes again. And a huge knee! Wait, was that knee or was that a kick? But whatever it was, it caught Terry Ventura, but no. I think it might have been a Claymore. Off the ropes. Oh, there's Terry. Terry almost got defeated off that kick. And wait a minute. And oh! Twisted impaler into a cover. And a diving crossbody by Terry Ventura. And no, only a 2. An airplane spin. Wait a minute. And Terry Ventura caught him again. That impaler cutter. Turns Arthur Wilson over for the cover. 2. Then, oh, so close. There's a belly-to-belly by Arthur Wilson. But Arthur Wilson out of breath. I thought he had good condition. Oh, what a knee! That probably knocked Arthur Wilson out. And oh, no, it didn't. Nope. Arthur Wilson with that lariat and caught the leg of Terry Ventura. Will Terry be forced to submit in his debut? No. And a Spinebuster. And there's a Claymore! Caught Terry! And Arthur Wilson defeats Terry Ventura!
So consumed of it.
Winner of this match,
takes
Arthur
over
Wilson.
me. I'm shadowed by my dreams. It takes a hold on me so tight. Every lie, every scar I hold.
Arthur Wilson moves on in the Andrew Boyd Senior Memorial Tournament,
Never fold.
defeating the debuting Terry Ventura. But what a match that was. What a match every match tonight has been so far. Let's get on to our next contest. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Outlaws, Blackjack Paxton. Blackjack Paxton, obviously awaiting his opponent here tonight. I wouldn't be too excited though. And his opponent, the Samoan Kaiju, Loa Kong. Loa Kong. Last time we saw him here in Dynasty, he was in the World-Class Gauntlet as a mystery competitor. That was back in May, though. Pretty sure he's evolved since then. But Blackjack Paxton obviously has been on the main roster way longer. Is that? Oh, what a thrust kick! Right now, Loa Kong. Ooh. Blackjack trying to fight back, but Loa Kong. Already seated with that Boston Crab. There's a snapmare by Blackjack to Loa. There's punches to the top of the head. No. Right now, Loa Kong. This is the first two matches of the next round. The quarterfinals have been confirmed. This is Brian Blade versus Kai Fang and AJ Elliott versus Arthur Wilson. The winner of this match will take on either Aiden Brooks or Darren Parks. I kind of want to see Loa Kong and Darren Parks go at it. That should be an interesting bout. Two behemoth monsters. The Kaiju and the Hellish Mayhem, but obviously Darren Parks has to win his next match, and Loa Kong has to win this match in order for us to see that dream match. And there's a sidewalk slam. Loa Kong, 300 pounds! The Kaiju in trouble. One. No. Loa got the shoulder up. Loa Kong, and there's a headbutt. You don't ever want to get into a headbutt fight with a Samoan. They will win every time. Wait. Blackjack with a back suplex to Loa Kong. And there's a ground and pound. Blackjack trying to fight back against Loa, but ooh. And there's Blackjack fighting back against Loa Kong. Off in the corner. And there's a baseball pitch to the chest. There's the cover by Loa Kong. One count only. Wait a minute. Loa Kong off the top of the diving splash at 300 pounds. 2, no. And Loa Kong with a knee. And 2, no. Loa Kong. Blackjack still able to get the shoulder up. Blackjack's willing to fight. There's a bloody cross by Blackjack Paxton. Loa Kong up to his feet. Double axe handle by Blackjack. And an elbow drop. Blackjack ground and pound. Wait a minute. Overhand. And there's a punch to the head. Loa Kong in trouble. The Samoan Kaiju in trouble. Off the ropes. What a chop by Loa Kong. Could hear that from here. We're all the way in the box up, doing the commentary, and then there's a double axe handle. And diving splash to the back. Blackjack Paxton screaming in agony. I can hear it. Oop. And Blackjack with a splash to the back. And Blackjack Paxton. Oh, there's that kick! Damn near took Blackjack Paxton's head off, but he got the shoulder up. Shoulders in the corner to the ribs. Right to the gut of Loa Kong. Hey, Loa. Oh, what a Uranagi! Jesus. The Blackjack. Pump handle slam. But no. Wait. Loa. Oh, Samoan spike! And oh, Blackjack got the shoulder up. And he's still fighting back against Loa Kong. And Loa. Oh wait, Loa caught him again. Samoan spike. And Blackjack's still in this. Bloody cross. Another Uranagi by Loa Kong. I'm surprised Blackjack's kicked out of 2 Samoan spikes. And another one. Another bloody cross by Blackjack Paxton to Loa Kong. A back headbutt. Clubbing shots by Loa Kong. And diving senton to the back. There's another sidewalk slam by Loa. Who's going up. Diving senton once again. Blackjack trying to fight back. But Loa Kong, the Samoan Kaiju. Just dealing so much to Blackjack Paxton. Blackjack's got to do something. He sends Loa into the corner. And those shoulders. Loa Kong. There's again that elbow drop. Loa Kong. Back elbow. And a DDT by Blackjack Paxton. Loa Kong is back up to his feet. And what a lariat! And a running senton. And here it goes. Samoan spike. That's it. The winner of this match, Loa Kong. Loa Kong has put down Blackjack Paxton. Just like that. And advances to the next round. As we get ready to move on to our next contest. The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Les étoiles dans le ciel brillent si fort, la nuit chuchote un doux accord. Les rues s'illuminent, c'est un carnaval. Sous les néons, la vie devient férale.
The confidence I was in this Alex Boyd Senior Memorial Tournament is probably gone tonight. The entertainment. Hayden Brooks. He knows he's in for some hell.
Un verre à la main, on refait l'amour. Les ombres jouent sur les murs fatigués.
The ground it shakes, the
bad for Aiden Brooks.
Got to save us, just night and decay.
This unbeaten monster. Who in his last match defeated a former world heavyweight champion in singles competition. And will be facing another former world champion at the Superman finals. Hell, just by debuting, he has beaten 3 former world champions in singles competition. Thomas Styles Wright, Adam Batista. Well, 2 actually. It could be 3 if he can beat Razor Blade. But Darren Parks is... Aiden Brooks actually taking it to Darren Parks. Oh, there we go. And there's the cover already. Aiden wants to win this tournament. He came close to winning the Alex Boyd Sr. Memorial, but obviously tonight he's got his work cut out for him as he's not facing junior heavyweights. And now he's facing heavyweights and super heavyweights. And the worst part is if Aiden wins, somehow is able to defeat Darren Parks. Give Darren Parks his first loss in Dynasty. He then has to go and face the Samoan Kaiju Loa Kong in the next round. And Darren Parks sends Aiden Brooks to the outside. But Aiden with a chair. A missed. And Aiden might want to just cut his losses and get DQ'd. Now Aiden targeting the leg. Yeah, he's targeting the legs of the big man. If he can keep him down by going after his legs, maybe he can't hurt him as much. But there's a headbutt. Over 300 pounds. Over 320. And a nightmare lock. That nightmare hold. Trying to torch the legs of Aiden Brooks. At some point, if we're talking about Aiden Brooks, he's got to ask himself, is it worth it? And there's a running senton. Aiden sent into the corner. They're running splash in the corner. Darren Parks. Nice knee lift. Uh-oh. Goozled him, and there's a choke slam to Aiden Brooks. 2, no.
5 minutes gone.
He really goozled him with that choke slam. When he grabbed him by the throat. Snap suplex. Aiden Brooks. Still trying. I think I can see the confidence starting to come back as he knows, like, hey, I could actually probably do this here. Anything can happen here in Dynasty. Ooh. Things have been proven. There's a deadlift powerbomb, and now Aiden Brooks in trouble. Now there's a DDT. Aiden. A backhand by Darren Parks. That could have taken Aiden Brooks' head off. There's a cover. 2. No, Aiden able to kick out. Aiden Brooks. Oh, Darren Parks able to get out of that. And wait. Frankensteiner, the pin. Only a 1 count on Darren. Off the ropes and an uppercut by Darren Parks. And there's an elbow by Aiden Brooks. And again, the Frankensteiner. 1, 2. Oh, he got a 2 on Darren, but Darren was able to kick out. Oh, wait a minute. An Oklahoma Stampede. Recover. 2. No. Aiden. Still trying to fight back. And scooping a slam the big man. Wait, Aiden. Blade kick. Buzzsaw. Darren Parks. Darren sent off the... Uh-oh. Darren caught himself. Wait again. Aiden caught Darren Parks again. Upside the head. The cover. 2. No. Now Darren Parks off the ropes. Running senton. There's a punch to the ribs and those knees to the head. Oh, look at the cockiness of Aiden Brooks. Aiden's starting to get cocky since he's been fighting back. Oh, poke to the eyes. And there's a headbutt by Darren. But now Darren Parks out of breath. And missed the rolling lariat. Off the ropes goes Darren. And oh, what a belly to belly by Aiden Brooks. Honestly, Darren didn't wear the shirt part of his gear tonight because he knows he's going to work up the sweat if he wants to win this. And there's the cover on Darren Parks. 1, 2, no. And there's a chop in the elbow. Oh wait, Darren Parks. Jesus Christ! That damn near took Aiden Brooks' head off. Off the ropes, and there's an uppercut by Darren. Uh-oh. He's being given a moment to catch a breath. Oh, wait, but Aiden Brooks still trying to fight back, but Aiden's now out of breath. Uh-oh. Darren's up to his feet. And Aiden caught him with the kick, and now he's able to catch his breath finally. Aiden Brooks now knows he might have it here. And, uh-oh. There's a burning hammer, but Aiden's able to get to the outside. Now Darren. And Darren sent in the barricade. Aiden's got a sledgehammer. And Aiden runs into the ring with a sledgehammer. Uh-oh. Oh, Darren setting it in the corner. Wait a minute. Aiden. Tornado DDT to Darren Parks. Wait, Darren caught him. Burning hammer. And Darren. Wait, Aiden has Darren Parks near the corner. Uh-oh. I was about to say. And Darren sent back into the corner by Aiden Brooks. Aiden, again, tornado DDT to Darren Parks. The cover. 2. And oh! Aiden came close. Scoop and slammed him. Aiden Brooks feels it. Diving elbow drop. And oh. Aiden Brooks starting to get his confidence back in this matchup. Will this be it for Darren? No, Darren's still in this fight. Off the ropes. And jeez, that lariat. Oh, he signals backhand. There's a knockout blow. No! Darren Parks now wondering what he's going to have to do to put Aiden Brooks away since Aiden Brooks refuses to give up. And there's a kick. And uh-oh, Darren Parks. Uh-oh, Aiden's bleeding. Jesus, Darren smells the blood. He sees it. He sees Aiden is now bleeding. And a brain buster! Oh wait, and there's a Saito! And again, Darren Parks. And diving leg drop. What is Darren planning? And a diving splash, but it's going to be a rope break. Wait, Aiden caught him. Go behind. German suplex by Aiden Brooks. Off the ropes. And a belly to belly. And Aiden has fought for 20 minutes against Darren. And look at Aiden Brooks. This is a war we didn't expect. Aiden Brooks wants this tournament victory so bad that he's willing to go through hell and back to get it. Will this be enough? No, Darren is not going to give up. And but there's a stampede. To Aiden Brooks, and that's enough. Getting my dream match.
Shakes, the air is torn. Screams like knives from a devil's horn.
The winner of this match.
Ash rains down in a fiery storm. The chaos whispers, it feels so warm. Hellish mayhem.
We did not expect that kind of a performance from Aiden. What a contest. Even Darren with those packs of respect. Showing respect to Aiden Brooks. Aiden Brooks, of course, eliminated from this tournament as Darren Parks goes on to face Loa Kong. Move on to our next contest. The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
No regrets and no intent to return. The worst is gone and lessons have been learned.
First, representing Dead Gothic Death, Goto Lee. Luis Vasquez also is in the Alsboy Senior Memorial Tournament. Knows what it's like to make it to the semifinals, but tonight, right now, he's starting things in the first round with Goto Lee. He's in the first round with Goto Lee. Obviously, ladies and gentlemen, the winner will take on either Andreas Edmunds or TJ Carter. Looking up. What a land by Goto Lee. Goto Lee. Obviously, in the next round, it'll be Darren Parks versus Loa Kong. That match is going to be two titans trying to murder each other. Trying to maim each other. There's a kick by Luis Vasquez. There's Nightmare Night. There's Spine on the Pine. There's running Swanton. Off the ropes again. Chop, no missed. Goto Lee. Missed the boot. Right now. Luis Vasquez. Now Goto Lee with a DDT. Goto Lee recently, not long ago, joining forces with Dead End. And now, oh! There's an armbar. Like Goto. Last ride power bomb to Luis Vasquez. There's a board buster. Face buster. Froggy missed. Oh, no, he didn't miss. He got him in the back, though. Another Froggy! No, he missed that time, though. What a tournament this has been, ladies and gentlemen. So many great matches. Everyone's putting the work in tonight. Now the ring goes El Halcon. And look at Goto Lee! There's Luis. Kick to the back of the head. And there's a flatliner. Wait, Goto caught Luis. 17. And Goto Lee took a countout win. Goto Lee ensuring his spot.
No regrets and no intent to return. Most is gone and lessons have been learned.
Vasquez cannot believe it. The following contest is the final match of the first round.
The mat is a battlefield of violent ballet. Sweat screens paint the head.
Introducing first,
Every move's a weapon, every grip so
the Eliminator,
This ain't no game, this is hardcore. Lock it down, hold it tight, hold it.
two-time JoJo Zero G champion.
I'm a wrestling machine. Breaking bone like it's routine. Clash and crash, still and split. I'm a wrestling machine. Come on in my core. DNA. I feel it rising.
And his opponent,
DNA.
Vortex,
I hear it coming.
Carter.
Everybody. You walked in like you hold the flame, but the floor too hot, can't play this game. Every step was loud when the truth walks in. You seem so calm, but there's a storm.
Well, obviously the winner's going to take on a very fresh Goto Lee, who decided to take a cheap way out. I don't know why he decided that. We'll try and see if we get an explanation out of that. Now, obviously there's a back body drop. Munz, one hell of a wrestler from Thailand too. There's a knee lift by Andreas. TJ Carter and TJ with a super kick. Caught Andreas. So far we're looking stacked in the next round. As to start off the quarterfinals, it will be Kai Fang versus Brian Blade, followed by AJ Elliott versus Arthur Wilson, followed by Loa Kong versus Darren Parks, followed by Goto Lee versus the winner of this match. There's a cross-leg STF. That way, TJ Carter with a bring Andreas' knees to the mat. No. And look at all that! Oh, a wrestling machine, a martial arts machine. Muay Thai machine, obviously. And there's a moonsault. No, he missed! Yeah, obviously Andreas has trained in Muay Thai.
5 minutes
And
gone.
there's those stomps. I mean, the guy from training in Muay Thai from Thailand. Come on. But hey, at this point, look at that. And look at the submission from the Eliminator. In this Eliminator tournament, Andreas Munz. I'm pretty sure he has competed in this tournament before, back when it was just a dojo tournament, before we shut down the dojo. Obviously, this is the last time we here at Dynasty will do the Andrew Boyd Sr. Memorial, as it will be sent to UFPW. 2, no. But we're keeping the Alex Boyd Sr. Memorial. And there's a back body drop by TJ Carter. And there's a belly to belly. And Look at that, those kicks by Andreas and Munz. First time really calling an Andreas match from Andreas and Munz, and now a Munz. In trouble. Knees first to the mat. Goes Andreas. Now look at Andreas and Munz with those punches. Now stomped by Andreas. Standing shooting star. 2. No. TJ Carter kicks out. And a vortex kick. 2. No. Look at Andreas and Munz. Standing shooting star. 2. No. TJ able to kick out. And TJ with a super kick to Andreas. Again, 2. No, Andreas able to get the shoulder up. There's a Saito to TJ Carter. And TJ got caught in the face. That kick. And oh! And TJ dragging Rana. Oh, but it's a rope break. And there's a Saito by Andreas. As he picks TJ up to his feet, off the ropes. We have reincarnation by Andreas and Munz. 2. 3. No. TJ was able to get the shoulder up. We have Andreas with a roll up. And oh. TJ Carter now. No, wait. Sends Andreas into the corner. Hey, TJ. Tree of Woe. Elbows to the knees. There's a kick and an elbow. And Andreas! And there's a drop kick by TJ Carter. TJ now. Chop to the chest. And there's a moonsault. No. Andreas moves out of the way. Knees to the top of the head. Will TJ be forced to submit here? No. That could be counted as a submission. There's a punch by TJ. Obviously TJ not out of it yet. Running Bulldog to Andreas and Munz. Oop. Andreas caught him. This is the final first round match. And TJ caught Andreas to cover. And TJ Carter moves on to the next round.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on in my core. DNA. I feel it rising. DNA. I hear it humming.
The winner of this
Everybody.
match, TJ Carter.
You walked in like you hold the flame, but the floor too hot, can't play this game. Every step was loud when the truth walks in. You seem so calm, but there's a storm in my grin. Talk tough, spine don't match. I read your fear like a faded patch. You move loud, I move with soul. Differences, I'm in control. In my core.
What a victory for TJ. As he moves on to face Goto Lee in the next round. Our quarterfinals is set. Let's begin. The following contest is scheduled for one fall is a quarterfinals matches. Time to begin the quarterfinals. Introducing first, the Raider, Kai Feng.
Through the mist they ride the night.
his opponent, the show, Brian Blade.
The drum, it pounds, feet on the stage, not on the ground. I hear the whispers, I hear the cheer, I see the spotlight pulling near. On with the show.
Kai Feng beat Jack Gallus in the first round. Brian Blade beat Chris Christ. Nope. Right now, Jack, obviously, Kai Feng still wrestling with head injuries. And we found out what will... Well, we didn't find out. Obviously, Luis Vasquez after the first round being counted out in a match with Godo Lee. Confused as to why Godo was stooped like that. He wants to hear it from Godo Lee this coming Friday on Dynasty. Wait a minute. Brian Blade. There's a slap to the face. And Russian leg sweep. A knee drop, no, it missed. Off the ropes, no, he missed the lariat. And clubbing shot. There's Kai Feng. There's a Boston Crab. Kai Feng taking it to Brian Blade. Oh, red arrow! Honestly, it feels like Kai Feng is indeed focused. Oh, but there's the showstopper! Now, Brian Blade once again targeting that head of Kai Feng. And Kai Feng sent to the outside.
2, 3.
And now Kai Feng sent back into the ring. Surprised Kai Feng isn't concussed after that first showstopper. Many people know it as a BFT, blunt force trauma, but Brian Blade calls it the showstopper. But he didn't try to win the match after it. I don't know why. Probably because Kai Feng has had a lot of time to rest up. Kai Feng sends Brian Blade into the corner. Got Kai. Wait, Brian Blade. What the hell? Avalanche powerbomb! 2! Oh, Kai Feng able to get the shoulder. There's a slap to the face by Kai Feng. Off the ropes. Pop-up powerbomb by Kai Feng to Brian Blade. 2! No. Now Brian Blade, that lariat, that Pepsi twist lariat. There's a slap to the face. Kai Feng. Taking it to Brian Blade. Brian Blade. There's the lariat. Kai Feng with a super kick. To Brian Blade, the cover by Kai Feng, and Kai Feng able to pick up the win. The winner of this match, and going on to the semifinals, Kai Feng.
Through the mist they ride the night. Blades of whisper, shadows bite.
that was. Sure, Kai Banks put Brian Blade away quick as we move on to our next contest. The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Yeah. Yeah. Straight your mouth. Mic check. 1, 2, coming through, a wrecking crew, rhyme tsunami, brain tsunami, dropping bombs, atomic tsunami, hit a rhythm, it's a drum, yeah, war drum, here it come, wordplay, wizard, blizzard, freeze force, lizard, brain, powerhouse striker, yeah, that's the name, light it up, burn the game insane, powerhouse striker, feel the impact, no turning back, just facts, straight facts, straight from that, yeah, stack of flows, cash flows, high stakes, gotta know how it goes from the bottom, get a mud to the top with a blood, sweat, and tears flood, microphone fiend, indeed, sowing seeds, planting greed.
And his opponent, Arthur Wilson.
I am so consumed of it. What I see takes over me. I'm shadowed by my dreams. It takes a hold on me so tight.
Matchup underway. Obviously, the winner will face off against Kai Feng in the next round in the semifinals, and now Arthur Wilson. Diving fist drop. And AJ Elliott with that knee lift. There's a shot to the back of the head of Arthur Wilson. Nice arm drag by AJ Elliott. Now it. Ooh. Look at this, ground and pound punches. This one, the roll up, no. Obviously, not only does AJ Elliott have this match on his mind, he also has the legacy title on his mind. Float over DDT. Now in the corner goes Arthur Wilson. Trio blow. Ooh. AJ Elliott taking it to the knees of Arthur Wilson. There's a crossface. No. And Arthur. Airplane spin to AJ Elliott. Using his strength. And AJ in trouble. AJ Elliott, shoulder breaker. The cover after the shoulder breaker, 2 count. Oh. And AJ caught him. And 2, no. Wait, look at that. Trapped arms, brain buster to AJ Elliott. Arthur Wilson, the cover. 1, 2, no. Chop and punch. AJ Elliott. That punch right to the top of the head. Off the ropes. No, AJ Elliott caught himself. There's a DDT by Arthur Wilson. The cover. 1, 2, no. AJ Elliott sends Arthur Wilson off the ropes. Look at this. Backslide pin by AJ Elliott to Arthur. 2. Oh, close. Elliott's getting close. With back elbows. AJ Elliott already out of breath after the first round, and DDT by Arthur Wilson. AJ Elliott has Arthur up. Brain Buster. AJ Elliott, leg drop. No, he missed. STF, locked in. No. AJ, shoulder breaker. To Arthur Wilson. Arthur with a clubbing shot to the shoulder blades. And look at that 450 by Arthur Wilson. And again, just proving he can do it. To the back of AJ Elliott. And now arms trapped, brain buster to Elliott. And Arthur Wilson with the cover on AJ Elliott to pick up the win. And AJ Elliott able to get the shoulder up. Shoulder breaker by AJ. Now AJ Elliott cross base. No. Now there's a backbreaker to AJ Elliott. Another 450 to AJ Elliott by Arthur Wilson. Obviously, the winner will face Kai Fang in the next round. There's a hook punch. And AJ Elliott sent to the outside. He's right back in. Wait, AJ. Caught Arthur! Didn't go for the pin after that. I'm surprised he didn't. And there's a backhand by Arthur Wilson to AJ Elliott. Arthur Wilson is going to the semifinals. The winner of this match, Arthur Wilson.
What I see takes over me. I'm shadowed by my dreams. It takes a hold on me. So
Arthur Wilson defeats AJ Elliott before AJ Elliott's legacy title shot at Superman Finals.
Underneath the stars, I never fold.
That 18-minute match really did the number on AJ. As we move on to our next contest, to a Haas fight. The following contest is scheduled for Woodfall. Introducing first, the Samoan Kaiju, Moa Kong. This is interesting.
Rains down in a fiery swarm. The chaos
And his
whispers
opponent,
and feels
Hellish Mayhem, Derek
It's mayhem, it's a blazing feast, feeding the shadows, awaking the beast. Hellish mayhem.
It's a hoss fight. 2 300-plus pounders gonna do battle. But what's that 21-minute match gonna do to Darren Park? What did that do to Darren Park? And ooh, there's a senton by Loa Kong. Will this be the reason why Darren Park loses his first match because he went 21 minutes in the first round? Because AJ Elliott took him to the limit. There's a Kamagoye. Loa Kong sent off the ropes. Dropped down by Darren Parks. And a shoulder tackle. Darren Parks very athletic. And there's a back body drop. And Loa Kong sent to the outside. Now Darren Parks following him out. And there's a backhand by Darren Parks to Loa Kong.
6, 7, 8.
And Loa Kong has Darren Parks right where he wants him. And Darren setting the barricade. And there's headbutts by Loa.
14, 15, 16, 17.
And Darren Parks back in at 17. And there's the backhand to Loa. But that foot to the face, that bare foot with the tape on it. And there's a chop! Jesus! Into a Goji clutch to Darren. No, Darren able to get out of it. Unscathed. Chop and chop. Darren Parks. Well, that giant swing by Loa Kong to Darren. Darren able to get out of it. But Darren caught him. Tombstone! 2. No, Loa. Wait, Loa. Samoan spike! To Darren Parks. No. And both men down. Both of these two giants are down. I'm surprised that Simone Spike didn't do him in. But Darren Parks has Loa Kong. So nice burning hammer. Turns Loa Kong over. Oh, Loa. Wait, Loa. Samoan Spike! That's it for Darren Parks. The Samoan Kaiju gives Darren Parks his first loss. The winner of this contest, Loa Kong. Loa Kong is the one that beats Darren Parks. Darren Parks has suffered a loss. As we move on to our next contest, our final match in the round in the quarterfinals. The following contest is the final match in the quarterfinals.
No regrets and no intent to return. The worst is gone and lessons have been learned.
Cold blood.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on in my core. DNA. I feel it rising. DNA.
And his opponent,
I hear it coming. Everybody. You walked in like you hold the flame, but the floor too hot, can't play this game. Every step was loud when the truth walks in. You seem so calm, but there's a storm in my grin. Talk tough.
Obviously, Goto Lee, the freshest in this match, after winning his match by a countout in quick fashion in the first round. But TJ Carter won. Well, obviously the winner of this has to face Loa Kong, who just made short work and demolished Darren Parks. And obviously, there's a spine bust by Goto Lee. Hopefully Goto Lee doesn't win every match in this tournament via countout. Off the ropes, no. Two, no. Two, no. Now, TJ Carter. And there's a super kick by TJ. Cover. No. TJ with the cover ready. 1, 2. No. And now, TJ Carter in trouble with Goto Lee. Goto with those punches in the corner. The next match will start the semifinals. And there's a ripcord knee by Goto. The cover, no. TJ Carter. Get that elbow. Wait a minute. 2. Goto Lee the cover. And Goto Lee moves on.
No regrets and no intent to return. The worst is gone and lessons have been learned.
The winner of this match, Goto Lee. Goto Lee makes it to the semifinals. Third is done. And it'll be Goto Lee versus Loa Kong in the semifinals as we continue here tonight. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It's the start of the semifinals. Introducing first, the Raider, Kai Feng. Opponents, Arthur Wilson.
I'm so consumed of it. What I see takes over me. I'm shadowed by my dreams. It takes a hold on me so tight.
Kai Feng has made it all the way to the semifinals with a head injury. With prior head injuries and concussions, obviously, and he has to face Arthur Wilson, who pound for pound is a way better wrestler than Kai. And, a catch-as-catch-can style wrestler. And already, that camel clutch, but Kai Feng able to get out of it. Now, look at Arthur Wilson trading going after those ribs. And there's Kai Feng. That kick to the face of Arthur Wilson. And there's once again Kai Feng sending Arthur. And Arthur Wilson now. Those shots to the ribs. In the semifinals. Off the ropes. And a pop-up power bomb by Kai Feng. 2. No. There's a backbreaker. There's a DDT. And a 450 splash. The cover, no. Chopped and chopped. Arthur Wilson. And there's a deja vu by Kai Feng. And now, oh! Fang once again sending Arthur Wilson. And in the corner goes Arthur. Now Kai Fang with stomps in the corner. And there's a diving knee drop by Kai Fang. Kai Fang once again taking it to Arthur Wilson, sends him to the outside.
2, 3, 4, 5 minutes gone.
Arthur back into the ring. And Arthur Wilson with a backbreaker. Goes shot to the side of the head. There's the cover. 2. No. And slap to the face. And Arthur Wilson, the capture to Kai Fang head first. That's it. Arthur Wilson is gone. No, he's not yet. And Kai Fang, Arthur Wilson not going to the finals just yet. Kai Fang still has life. Deja vu. Kai Fang now off the ropes. Kai Fang. Gut wrench suplex. Off the top with a knee drop. Now the ring. Double axe handle. 9. Arthur Wilson. And a headbutt to Kai Fang. After the main concussions, I don't think a headbutt is taking a headbutt's good for Kai. And Kai with a knee drop to the back of the head. And once in a red arrow. Kai has Arthur Wilson. Wait, Arthur Wilson has Kai. The capture caught him. And now, ladies and gentlemen, there is your finalist. What? Kai Fang! Oh, Rough Raider! Rough Raider! To Arthur Wilson! And oh, only a 2. There's an airplane spin on Kai Fang. Will Kai give up? No. Kai still got some life. Like Kai, flapjack to Arthur Wilson. And knee drop to the spine. Kai Fang, neck breaker. Wait a minute. Caught the arm, brain buster to Kai Fang. And that's it. Arthur Wilson. And no, Kai's still going. Wait, Kai caught him with the kick. Wait, Kai Fang. And spinning backhand. Wait, Kai Fang sent in the corner once again. And there's a knee. Wait, Kai Fang! Kai Fang! Caught Arthur Wilson! Kai Fang got him! The winner of this match. Going to the finals.
Blades of whisper, shadows bite. Still meets the moon. A fleeting sight.
So the question is, who will Kai Fang face in the finals?
They never speak. Eyes like storms, hearts don't see.
We're about to find out. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. The Samoan Kaiju, Loa Kong.
No regrets and no intent to return. The worst is gone and lessons have been learned.
Representing Dynasty, Gothic Death, Godo Lee.
Ignite the flame. Cold-hearted, fearless and brave. Looking forward to facing the chains. I've never seen you before.
Now, Godo Lee has to face off against Loa Kong. They're right, Spinebuster to cover. No, already a 1 count. Loa Kong is a bit tired. You gotta remember, here's the thing about Godo Lee, though. Godo Lee has, out of both his matches, neither of them have gone over 10 minutes. Well, Loa Kong wrestled a 15-minute and then a 5-minute encounter. Godo looking for a submission victory over Loa Kong. The Samoan Kaiju. Ooh, but Loa. Stomp in the back of Godo. Obviously, the winner of this takes on Kai Feng in the finals. Head injuries and all. There's a DDT by Godo Lee. Will that 1 count-out victory against Luis Vasquez be enough to get Godo Lee the victory in this tournament? Especially against someone like Loa Kong, who just handed Darren Parks his first defeat in Dynasty. There's Godo Lee with that knee lift. Off the ropes. Godo Lee with a lariat! And Godo Lee just got hit with a headbutt by a Samoan. That Samoan just gave Godo Lee a headbutt, rocking him. And there's some more. And football tackle couldn't do it. And Godo caught him with the Gothic kick. Caught Loa Kong. 2. No. Godo Lee caught Loa Kong with that Gothic kick. And wait, a diving senton. No. Godo Lee moved. And a double stomp by Godo. Godo Lee got caught with those headbutts by Loa Kong. The cover after those headbutts. 1. Oh. Godo kicking out at 1. Wait a minute. Samoan drop! Now, Loa Kong top rope. And oh, Jesus! That's over 300 pounds that just did a crossbody. There's a DDT. Loa and now Godo. Loa Kong. Headbutt! But Godo Lee. Stiff elbow. That rocks Loa Kong. And there's a double stomp to the back. Wait a minute. Loa Kong up to his feet. Backbreaker to Godo Lee. Now, wait a minute. Godo Lee with a lariat. Godo Lee. Oh, headbutt by Loa Kong to Godo. Now Loa Kong off the ropes. What a lariat! Damn near takes Godo's head off. But wait a minute. Go to Lee. Last ride. Final power bomb. Stacking Loa Khan, but Loa. And Jesus. That chop to the chest. Now wait a minute. The Goji clutch. On Goto Lee. But Goto Lee able to get out of that submission. But wait a minute. Loa Khan. Samoan spike. The cover on Goto Lee, who kicks out at 2. Goto Lee sends Loa Kong the outside. And look at Goto. Oh no, he missed. Uh-oh, Loa Kong. Wait, Sternest Dust. That's how he beat TJ Carter, but this is on the outside of the ring. Goto Lee out of breath now. Oh, he tried to get a count out win, but Loa Kong followed him. There's a double axe handle to the back of Goto Lee. Oh, there's a 2-step. That pump kick to Loa Kong. I stuttered a bit, sorry about that. Anyways, there's a sidewalk slam to Goto Lee. Goto Lee. Wait, oh! Northern Lights driver! And oh, Loa. Oh, this is Goto Lee's first 10-minute match tonight, by the way. First match that went over 10 minutes. A running senton by Loa Kong. Wait a minute. DDT by Goto Lee. Goto Lee off the ropes. And there's a lariat by Goto to Loa Kong. Loa Kong. That pump kick couldn't do it. Wait a minute, Loa Kong! Samoan spike! And oh, again, Goto kicks out. Oh wait, Loa Kong! Another Samoan spike! Loa Kong! And no! Goto still going! Nice neck break from Goto Lee, who only kicked out at 2 of both those Samoan spikes. There's a Russian leg sweep, narrow submission. Oh, but Loa was very much in the ropes. Goto Lee. Now, there's Loa Kong on the top rope, diving senton to the back. No! Goto moved! And double foot stomp from Goto Lee. Off into the corner goes Loa Kong. And look at Goto. And off the ropes goes Loa. And Goto. Oh, but Loa just mowed him down. And wait. Oh, Gothic kick! Oh. But Loa got right back up after the Gothic kick. Goto not knowing what he's going to have to do to put Loa Kong away. Flapjack to Loa. And there's a shot to kick to the back of the head. Uh-oh. Goto Lee in trouble now with Loa Kong. Oh, Russian leg sweep submission. Loa is tapped out.
No regrets and no intent to return. The worst is gone and lessons have been learned.
The Samoan Kaiju has been beaten. The winner of this match, Goto Lee.
To
Ladies and gentlemen, ring introductions will happen once both men are in the ring. Through a head injury, this man has been working through it.
Blades of whisper, shadows bite, still meets the moon. A fleeting time.
Intend to return. The worst is gone and lessons have been learned.
The following is the finals of the 2025 Andrew Boyd Sr. Memorial Tournament. Introducing first on the left, in the black and blue, the Raider, Kai Feng. And his opponent on the right, in the black, white, and red, representing Dead End, Gothic Death, Godo Lee. Now here we go, the finals of the 2025 Andrew Boyd Sr. Memorial Tournament. Wait, Kai Feng, of course, wrestling with a head injury, and Godo Lee just wrestled a 14-minute match. Finally, I know. However, Godo Lee, being still the freshest guy wrestling, especially in the first round, that double stomp, Godo Lee. There's an elbow by Godo to Kai Feng. Now Kai Feng in trouble. Lariat missed. Wait, Kai Feng, submission on Godo Lee, who gets out of it. And wait, Rough Raider! Caught Godo! 2! No. Kai Feng already caught Godo with the Rough Raider. There's that Russian leg sweep, and now a submission on Kai Feng, who's in the ropes. Like Godo Lee in trouble in the corner now. Tree of Woe by Kai Feng. There's a kick to the knee. Kai Feng, the cover. 1, 2, no. Obviously, Godo Lee kind of started this tournament off with, let's just say, questionable actions. Normally a more honorable wrestler. Now Godo Lee in trouble. Now, whoop! And Godo caught Kai Feng. And there's a diving double stop. No, he missed. Kai Feng. And what a knee by Godo Lee. Busaiku knee. And went a Rough Raider! Cover? No! It's not over yet. Kai still got a A lot more punishment to put on Goto Lee. There's a neck breaker. That's 2 Rough Raiders on Goto Lee. There's an elbow and a chop. And Goto. There's an elbow. Now Goto Lee. Oh, get tossed with that gut wrench. Kai Feng to the top rope. Knee drop. What a performance Kai Feng has put in this tournament. Taking Goto Lee up to his feet, off the ropes. And there's a lariat! And there's another submission by Goto Lee to Kai Feng, who's in the ropes. Now Goto. Spinning mist into the air. Wait, Kai Feng. Oh, what that kick to the face of Goto. Now, Kai Feng off the ropes. Oh! But Goto sends Kai off the ropes. What a lariat! Right back over by Kai Feng. Off the ropes. And now Kai Feng takes down Goto Lee. Now Goto got caught by Kai Feng. And Gothic kick! But he didn't go for the cover. Goto Lee a bit more egotistical. He caught Kai Feng with like, oh, Kai with the super kick! And Kai Feng has won the Andrew Boyd Sr. Memorial Tournament!